You're such an asshole.
Hey kids, doing assholeconsulting.com, where if you have questions, I have answers, and I can almost guarantee you 1,000% rate of return on the money you pay for my advice, because usually it'll save you a lot more. And here's a perfect example. This is from Josh. Josh writes, "Hi Aaron, in some of your videos you've mentioned you've been to Europe. Which countries have you been to? Where in these countries did you go and what did you do? Any interesting stories from those trips? I'd like a video response." Okay, well thank you Josh. I'm going to tell you where not to go. Now it depends. It depends on you, all right? Because you may or may not like what I like and things like that. But I have been to Europe just once. We went to Switzerland, Italy, and France. And then we stopped in Iceland to get fuel. And I think that's where they do all the passport stuff. What do they call it? Customs. So there's that. I was under the impression I would like to be in Italy and just sit and chill in a small Italian town. And I was wrong. I think I'll just drink wine and eat food and No. And I did not like Europe. Admittedly, I didn't go to all of Europe. Interestingly enough, I liked France the most. A town, a lake, Lake Annecy, Annecy. That was very nice. That I think was my favorite part of the trip. But Italy is a second world country. I'm not making that up. I'm trying to be funny. The architecture that I thought I was going to say, I drove all around Lake Como and Lake Lugano. There's like several mountain lakes. I did them all. My favorite town there was Stresa, Stressa. Not only because it was Americanized, but it was nice. That was the one nice part. But what really let me down, what I was really looking forward to, was just chilling and looking at Italian architecture. And all these beautiful buildings you think you're going to see on Lake Como, they're there, but it's when you get up close and personal, you see all the flaws. Namely, they're moldy as hell. And they're in states of various disrepair, sometimes complete disrepair. And it's sad. So then across the lake, you'll see all these beautiful houses built up into the mountainside. Right above the lake, you think, oh, it's beautiful there. And then you drive around that side of the lake, these are moldy and crappy too. Traffic was a zoo. This is no fault of the Italians. You just have towns that were built for cattle and, well, the Roman army to go and invade. But it's not made for cars. It really isn't. Switzerland, I liked Montreux. That's a town on Lake Geneva, I believe. I did not like Geneva. That was the only thing I really liked about Switzerland. Switzerland, they'll give you speeding tickets left and right and center. Everything's too clean. Way too clean. Way too quiet. Way too quiet. And, it was like a library. It was just, it's not that fun. Not that I was looking to go, party and everything. But Switzerland is very clean and very proper. And Dudsville, man, it's a bunch of squares. they're nice people. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the people. It's just that. Can I listen to some rap music? Is that allowed, or will I go to jail for like spitting and chewing gum? Is it like it? Never been to Singapore, but I almost got that. Like if you were to pee in public, not in public, but like you're in a national park, they'd have the Swiss Guard on you in half a second. Like, oh, there's a $5,000 fine. What? And very expensive, $12 Big Mac, and you'll be happy to pay $12 for a Big Mac because there's no freaking food. All of Europe doesn't have food. They don't have food. They hide the food. Oh, yes, Adam Piggott will tell me, had I called up him, he would have gotten me in with these right people who know where they hide the food. I believe him 100%. But if you're just a tourist going there, they hide the food. It's like, hey, here's some bread with some cheese. Oh, great. There was gelato. I will admit that. I did find a place where I had gelato for breakfast, multiple days. But the first thing I did when I got back to the United States, after we cleared customs, I bought a 6-inch steak and cheese Subway sandwich with all the vegetables. because I think me and the GF came back each about 12 pounds lighter. They just don't got no freaking food over there. Oh, you Americans, you just stuff your faces. It's like, no, I work out too, but I like to stuff my face with things more than just bread and razor thin sliced ham. Well, they do it that way, but no, they do it because they're chinsing out on the ham. That's what they're doing. Now, I could have been in tourist traps. Yes, there was a lot of traveling and driving around. There were a bunch of other Swiss people buying the same $12 Big Mac. There was a Burger King in Schweiz that I was more than happy to pay $12 for. You're just gonna not eat good full meals for a while unless you get in the know, unless you know people. I did like Venice. The town Firenze, which is also, I guess, Venice. I don't know, you're reading the signs. There's the mainland. That is a shithole. That is utter... Dude, Northeast Las Vegas even isn't as shitty as that. That was... I wasn't too... I was kind of like, this is... Yeah, we're gonna have the stomach pouch and all that. But Venice, the old town, the old buildings built on the swamp, that was really nice. That was beautiful. So I would definitely do Venice. I like the town called Portovino. The only reason I like it, because it's there, it's nice. But I went there because I thought it's where... what was the movie? Dirty Rotten Scoundrels was filmed. That's not it. It was filmed in Genoa. But I did not know that. But we got to see this nice little town anyway. It was kind of cool. Driving in Italy wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But it was... If you got into the towns, it was very bad. Zurich. No one could conquer Zurich. No one could invade Switzerland because you'd be lost the entire time. There's no organization or layout to it. And then France, southern France. I like southern France. I'll tell you that. I did like that. There's a town called Besançon. I was not terribly impressed with it. It was a nice town, nice sizable town. I did like Annecy a lot. But these are, of course, tourists. I mean, duh, you're going to like Venice, all right? So what I would do, any interesting stories? Not a lot of interesting stories. Met some great people. I got to crash for free with some great people, and they're very nice to us. One guy showed me around. Another guy showed me around. These people were all very nice. I don't want to mention their names because I'd like them to keep their jobs. The Mont Blanc tunnel was pretty cool. I think it's 16 miles. You're driving under a mountain. That was pretty neat. And it's worth the $50. I wish I could have seen what it looked like coming down during the daytime because we got out of the tunnel at night, so I didn't really get to see with that. But here's what I would do, dude, all right? If you're going to go to Western Europe, okay, do all the touristy shit. Get a bus. Hop on a bus and have somebody else drive you, okay? But pay for the lodging... Pay for the whole fucking package so you don't have to drive, okay? Or get yourself one of those passes that you could take all over Europe. Do one of those things. But do not drive a car. Do not. Because that is, if I were to do it all over again, I would have just hopped on the boat, hopped on the bus. Where are we going? Sounds good to me. Because they'll show you Venice, but they won't show you Firenze. They won't show you the shit that's there. So you get this, I can always see why people think Italy's great. Well, yeah, if you stuck to the boat and only looked at the port towns, yeah, so it looked very nice. You get inside a bit, you're like, whoa, what the hell? Switzerland, I would just skip Switzerland altogether. There's no reason to go there. I mean, unless you like cheese and milk. I don't know. There's nothing to do there. Aaron, I had a good time in Bern one time. I'm sure you did. So there's that. Southern Italy, I could bum around in for a while. I could do that. But I would, when you go to Europe, go to Paris, go to Milan, do a tour of that. You know, it depends on how much time you have. Maybe just do one country at a time because it's a, it's a sizable sizable continent, 500 million people, lots of towns. So there's lots of things for you to do. But if you're a younger man, you had all the time in the world, go get the train pass and just go bum around for an entire summer. Save up your money. Hey, let's go to this town over here and check out what Paris is like. And do the touristy shit. That's what I would do. Now, Mr. Piggott, if you wanted to ask him, he could tell you everything there is to do in Italy. He would definitely tell you where to go, what to do, what to see. If you happen to know somebody in a particular country you'd like to visit, ask them what they recommend. For example, my buddy recommended Stresa, which I was very thankful for. That was a fun time. But what my expectations were, what I thought, oh, this is what I want to do. No, Go to the tourist destinations, not tourist traps. Go to Venice. Go to Florence. Look at the art. Okay, yeah, and I didn't even make it into Florence because way too many. The trains weren't working that time. But just hop on the damn bus. Have someone else drive you around. Yes, go to this town. Spend your 2 or 3 days there. Look at it, and then prepare to go on a diet. That's basically what you're doing. So there's that. Now I asked for like Northern Europe, and I consider United Kingdom Northern Europe. I've never been to London. It just doesn't look fun. It just looks cloudy. I have no desire to go to the United Kingdom. Ireland, kind of, because truthfully, you know what I want to see in Ireland is Father Ted's parish. That's what I want to see is Father Ted's parish. And it's not a real father. It's a TV show called Father Ted. And it's stupid and dumb guy humor, but it's one of the best shows ever. I would probably go to Spain. I didn't make it to Spain, but I think I would like Spain because also there I'd like to go to Sad Hill Cemetery. Take a picture of that. And a buddy of mine recently went there. Who? Oh, it was my buddy from Switzerland. He went to Sad Hill Cemetery. He shot like, hey, and they done it back up. They've put it back together. So there's that. Yeah, I knew there was something. Like, why do you know? There was a picture. He's like, oh yeah, I can't say his name because I don't want him getting in trouble. Took his family. Very nice man. And then, but what I would probably be leaning towards would be Eastern Europe. I could be completely wrong. Hell no, you're never going to get me to go to a Scandinavian country. No, don't care. Don't care about the bland, hey, let's go eat some caribou. No, don't care. I don't care to eat snow. I don't care to see how wonderfully socialist and pussified you all are. My goodness, I don't care to see how masculine the women are and feminine the men are. I don't care. Aaron, didn't you find out that you're 60% Scandinavian? Yes, I don't care. I'd rather lie to myself and imagine I'm from Ireland still, because there's a little bit of character involved there. Hey, they get drunk and fight a lot. All right. Yeah, but I would, depending on the amount of time you have, I would start small in just one country and then go there and check it out. But if you got a whole summer, you're young, do the whole continent, get your pass. But I would still, like, yes, you're going to go to Paris. Yes, you will go to London if you want to go to London. You will go to Berlin. You could go to Warsaw. I mean, hit the main things, do the main stuff, so you saw Europe. Because here's the thing, it's like, oh, you went to the United States, all you did the touristy stuff? Oh, you mean like, look at Mount Rushmore, Rocky Mountain National Park, the Grand Canyon. The touristy shit is this touristy shit, because the touristy shit is the coolest shit that country has to offer. So you are a fool not to do the touristy shit. I mean, don't go shopping. You don't need to go shopping. Go see the sights. Go see the Arc de Triomphe for the sticky pointy thing in France. What was it called? The Eiffel Tower. Go look at Big Ben. Go whatever. Do that. Go to Venice. But, you know, the idea, yeah, I'm going to find some quiet little cove nobody else has found. I'm just going to sit behind it. Found huge slugs. Huge orange slugs. In Prato, Italy? No, Padua. Padua, Italy. He's massive. Almost stepped on him when I was running. I was like, whoa, what is that? They're huge. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, AssoConsulting.com. Hope that helps you guys save a little bit of money on your European travels. And I'm sure I'll get critique and criticism down below. See you guys later. Toodles.